Yo, JPU, Jamaica politics uncovered. This one for the queen of truth, Natalie. Natalie, you are one of the best. No test, JPU channel, pass the truth quest. Them are hide facts, you tear down the wall. Bringing info to the people, big up for all. From parliament floor to country lane, JPU show the game. No stain. We love you, Natalie. Best YouTube channel, JPU, one fast. Check JPU, one true. Check who they live for you. Come check the channel, people them voice. Watch how you dissect the political scene. Clean information, no in between. We salute your hustle, your passion, your might. JPU shining light on the darkest night. Don't make them destruct you, stay firm and true. You all of Jamaica, big up you, we love you. Best YouTube channel, JPU, one fast. Check JPU, one true, check who they live for you. Come check the channel, people them voice.
Beats him, I send horns at door.
Hello, JPU family. How is everybody doing? Who have light and who for light gone? Who have internet and who for internet gone? Guys, this is the latest update from the meteorologists. You see, we are the storm, the eye of the storm and the eye wall look like it drifted. So it's not, the eye of the storm is not a direct hit on Jamaica based on what we're seeing. It's still a major hurricane, still a category 5, and Jamaica is still within the high amount of rainfall that is expected. So there was an update about an hour ago, guys, and this is where that photograph came from. But how is everybody doing? Guys, we're not going to call in tonight. I was getting some calls today, but I told our subscribers to wait and call tonight so that people can hear. People were just calling to give me an update to say, where they are and what's going on and stuff like that. So, me talk to you tonight and, you just say what parish you're in and how things are there. If you lose power, if the wind blow, if you get heavy rain, if anybody hurt. It was reported about not long ago that 3 people died and several injuries, guys. That was reported by the Jamaica Observer. So let me know how it is where you are. We're supposed to make landfall tomorrow, Tuesday. It's according to the weather people them. So right now it looks like Jamaica is just getting rain all across the island. Let me see who they here. The moderator. I wonder if the moderator lose power. Mr. JPS reported that some people lost power. I spoke with somebody earlier in Ocherius who lost internet but had power and so forth. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, chat. Welcome. Thank God we still have light and internet service in Greater Portmore. Thank you, Michael, for that. So, Michael, rain or fall or what? Oh, see the number, yeah. Sorry. See the number, yeah, guys. And you can call in on WhatsApp. Let me know how things are with you guys and where you are. Jesus. Today, me I wonder what the police them can do about the people them who are spread disinformation about the disaster or in a natural disaster, because that can endanger the lives of people, And I saw so many conspiracy theories and lies out there today. I mean, I say, look at that. People are not even mindful of how sensitive this is and how important it is to have the right information out there and not put people's safety at risk. That's one of the downsides to social media. Southwest St. Catherine heavy rain. Thank you, Laurie, for that. Wow. I am in Bel Air, Runaway Bay Center, and it's raining and it is very windy. The wind is howling. Okay, thank you, Bridgemar. Good night, Claudia. Thank God we still have light and internet in Greater Portmore. I think I read that already. Good night. Good night, Melvina. Getting some breeze and some rain on and off from St. Thomas, Jamaica. Let me just play a little bit of what they must say about the update until somebody calls in.
Sure, but as I said, most likely eastern Westmoreland, western St. Elizabeth, and then it will continue its way across the island. By late in the day, by evening hours, we are expecting to see that center, still a major hurricane moving off the coast. Earlier in our previous press briefing, I did indicate that although I told you what the wind speeds would have been expected to be when it makes landfall, but I indicated that it would have been category 4. On further review, it would be a category 5 hurricane making landfall in the southwest, and this is according to the current projections. So it will move across, starting as a category 5, but then reducing in intensity as it moves toward the north coast, and then it would make its exit and head toward the eastern part of Cuba. That's the forecast track. Here we
I'll soon go back to it. I am off Constant Spring Road, heavy rain, but there's light and internet. That's good, Terry. I'm glad to hear that. Rain and breeze in Lambs River, Westmoreland. Okay. So nobody now flood out, right? Although it's kind of too early still. Kind of too early. I still have electricity and internet. I'm in St. James, normal procedure. Okay, that's good. Good night, Mark. Welcome back. The hurricane passed already 100 south of Jamaica. That's not true, Anthony. It don't pass already. You know see what amount of rain over Jamaica? Look on the screen. Good night. Good night, Cheryl. We still have light and internet in Dumbarton, St. Anne. Rain and breeze. We are giving God thanks. Praying for those out there offering their service. That's good. I am in Kingston 20, rain on and off. Herman, thank you. Rain just start here in Montego Bay. Okay. Anata Bay, light rain and the breeze. So I wish part JP's a report said the whole heap of power cut gone. Let us listen in just a little bit more, guys.
I'm not even too sure if our rain gauges will fully be able to deal with that kind of capacity before they are renewed. But we, of course, will make every effort to provide the best data after the event as possible. But here we see the heavy rainfall producing significant flooding, and this will be over most of the island. The other areas of the island going toward the western end would actually be receiving more of the rainfall as well. But because the heaviest rainfall that is associated with this hurricane is going to be to the right side of the eye as it makes its way across Jamaica. So we're likely to see more of the flooding on the right side, on the central and eastern parishes, more so than in the extreme west, where we would then be on the left of the center of the system.
Guys, according to the Jamaica Observer, 3 people have died and 13 others have been injured in hurricane preparations as deteriorating weather conditions affect the island. You know, me see today, me see some people pan one house top and them a drink alcohol and them have some light wire passing right over them head. Good night, everybody. Guys, thank you for joining and please hit the like button. and share the life with somebody. About 10 people me see pan one house top. Rum and boom in a them hand and them have the light wire over them head. So me I say, then you can go pan house top and drink alcohol if you go drop off. You can go pan house top in a rain. In a rain, where you have live wire over your head. I know which song they was dancing to. The Blood and Fire Comrade song. So me take it a PNP people them. We are march. And I didn't find it funny. I thought it was a very dangerous thing to do. But these people, 3 died, 13 injured in a hurricane preparation. That is according to ADPEM and the health minister. Tufton revealed that the deaths occurred while the individuals were preparing for the hurricane. They are from St. Elizabeth, St. Catherine, and Hanover. In one case, a health worker was killed when a tree fell on him while he was making storm preparations in St. Elizabeth. That's according to Dr. Tufton. He said the individual was airlifted to the University Hospital of the West Indies, where he succumbed to his injuries. Likewise, in Hanover, another person died due to a tree falling. And in St. Catherine, a man was electrocuted while cutting down trees. The minister said 13 others were injured, which was linked to a storm preparation exercise, including ladders and people falling from roofs. These are the injured people. So, of course, condolences to the people them who died. People have to be careful because remember, say, we've been getting rain before all of this. And this is one of the things that we know, especially when we live where there are a lot of trees. When there's heavy rainfall, guys, you're going to find that the trees and the root of the trees are saturated. So you're always going to have to look out for those falling trees, especially if you don't cut down those trees. Me see a lawyer come out today come say, all of who have trees on them property, big trees we can hurt people and hurt people property. He say, the law say, if a man tree drop on nothing for you, mash up your property, mash up your vehicle, and then something there, you can't sue them. So, them have a thing called deforestation, where they cut down trees when they get too high and them something. Good night, everyone. Big up yourself. People must know. A lot of people didn't know that this is a law in Jamaica. Somebody tree fall down on your property or upon something cause destruction, you can't sue them. So unfortunately, with a storm coming, some people may not have even noticed that they need to cut their trees. So these people, just went out there cutting down their trees and getting ready for the storm and they end up dying. That's sad. Pick up yourself, Christine. Welcome back.
A little bit faster than it has been, but it will continue to move and then it will get to southeastern Cuba. And then it is expected to continue over the southeastern islands of the Bahamas. At that time, it should still be a hurricane, but it might not be a major hurricane at that time, having been reduced in strength by moving over the two land masses, both Jamaica and eastern Cuba. But it will move over southeastern Bahamas and then continue over the Atlantic, possibly moving close to Bermuda all the way out in the Atlantic afterwards.
Check again. So when it comes over the country, you said earlier that it's going to be affected by not being over the waters. But once it comes over our land and goes back into the waters, is it going to then re-energize as it goes towards Cuba?
Yes, that would happen, but as I said, it's really only 90 miles of water, and so the increase may not be that significant before it gets to Cuba, and then it would exit Cuba and then pick up more speed with much more water area than land area as it goes through the Bahamas and over into the Atlantic. It may pick up a little bit more strength, but then it would be again moving into cooler waters at this time where it wouldn't be able to get much stronger. We're not expecting it to again regain Category 5 hurricane force.
I love listening to him. He knows exactly what he's talking about. I like people who are competent, and he's very good. I think him name Evan. I'm doing all right, Christine. I'm just, believe it or not, every Jamaican when at the diaspora, we the on Storm Watch, we don't know too. All of there Jamaica, we have been on Storm Watch with you guys. You know, I mean, it's raining in some parts of the United States. I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with this storm, but today was overcast and raining in a lot of the southern states. So with the pan storm, what should you know, me dear? I hope everybody's doing all right. Me never want to hear somebody dead still, but the worst is not even here yet. So I hope everybody just stay put. Me see a thing today too. The community of how would that community there? One community of Kingston, I don't remember what it name. But over star, over the Jamaica star, me see it. And them I ask the woman say, why she don't go in at the shelter? Thank you, Gracie. Evan Thompson, he's good. The woman them say them now going in a storm shelter with no mad people. And that them say no. So you can see say people not have enough information. Because she's saying that is thinking that all the shelters are mad people go there. And that shouldn't even be a thought. The mayor of Kingston said in Gopa Arena yesterday, because Arena is a storm shelter. And when in Gopa Arena, 7 people him say, National Arena. Me say bus go pick up people. I must say all but now one somebody go up on the bus. I don't know if the people are afraid that people are going to thief them things are. I don't know what. But anyway, me there, yes, a Category 5 I come, me love. Me not stay in my yard. Me not staying. Me go through 2 hurricanes already, in America. Me go through Gilbert at Jamaica. Gilbert was the only storm me go through at Jamaica. When me live at Florida, me go through 2 hurricanes. 2 weeks apart. 2 category. I think 2 category 3. Yeah, category 3. Well, I've been through several hurricanes in Florida, but the 2 them I remember good because it was in the month of September and I was 2 weeks apart. I think of Francis and Jean them name. And you see that time, the guys, I was living on the beach. Can you imagine? So from you live on the beach, any hurricane will come, you're going to get flood out. Can you imagine have to clean up your place? Because you get flood out 2 times within a 2-week period. I never feel so stressed out in my life. I feel stressed right out. Then the time there, I was like 19 years old, 20 years old. And me did have my little dog at the time. Then the time me are working at the hospital, And at the time, the way that the hospital schedule was set up, you have people who come in on the shift A and shift B. So anybody will come in at shift A, if the storm lasts for 10 days, you lock in 10 days, you cannot leave. And then the people might come relieve you, them ride out the storm at them yard. So 2 times I ride out the storm at work. And when I go home, I never know when I go see. And I telling the people, when I go in at the place and look and say, water. I said, then if I did stay and not drown out last night. I have to buy new rug, new furniture, everything. So from that, I know say don't live by no beach unless you have a house that is way up on stilts. And that's what caused a lot of the homeowners insurance increase in Florida with them heap of hurricane and people rebuild their homes higher. And them, look here, hurricane is not something nice, So because of that experience, me hear Category 5, me gone. Me not lie, me gone. Give me a pillow and a blanket and me gone. Andrea, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family. And I'll certainly keep you in my thoughts and prayers. Sorry to hear that. Imagine TVJ reporter asking the government how much money they spend and the hurricane not here as. Are you serious? Are you serious? How would do that? Oh my gosh. When you realize, say, I put up a video earlier, and in that video, me I make you know, say, down in a Westmoreland, the same thing we have say about Westmoreland. People them go vote for the people in my Westmoreland, and when they take a stock, then go to the MP and seek help for getting a one shelter, and not even that the MP Ian Hills could have helped them with. See, can go so people? The member of parliament could not safely get a constituent to a shelter with our 7 picnic them. Them not plan nothing, them not organize nothing. But if I did for vote, you would have seen all them a lift out the old people in front of their house. Port Royal people them did not want to evacuate. I think when them see the water start to get rough, some of them decided to leave, but they were you know, reluctant. Buses were available, even the very school buses, them with them say, oh, kill off the picnic them. Those buses were used, some of them were used to evacuate people. Good night, 411. 411 have internet, guys. 411, your light no gone. Good night, 411. Let me see something here.
Pour some water to make yourselves comfortable. And it is important that your personal documents, important documents, are well secured. The issue of shelters, ladies and gentlemen, Jamaicans, has become more pronounced because during our briefing meeting with the ARTPEM and various persons, it was brought to my attention that the new wing of a transitional center at King Street, the Desmond Mackenzie Center, we'll have to activate that because the work of the police and the team on the ground has brought in more persons off the streets in the shelters, and that is very commendable.
Mm-hmm.
We are seeing an increase over the last couple of hours of persons responding and have gone into the shelters, which is good.
Yes.
But we still have a few that is still out on the road. I want to.
You know why people are do them something there, guys? You see the people them where refuse and say they're not gonna shelter. Because them probably never lived through Gilbert, you know. Or they not member Gilbert, you know. Or they haven't lived through a serious hurricane. I see one woman from Antigua. She was on the news yesterday. She said she is 61 years old. And she said she never been through a hurricane yet. So and everybody been through hurricane, you know. So them people that were refuse and them something, enough of them never experience it, because if they did, they would have taken things very serious and actually appreciate the fact that they might get free ride and they might get shelter for going on. I get free food and everything. 411 says she's getting a little wind and rain on and off for about an hour, still drizzling. Okay. Thank you. Some of them people, I mean, hear one woman, I wonder if I could have get it on this. Me go try. Me hear one woman and say, boy, the only thing we need, I look for food and we're not too hungry now. So me say, here, yeah, prosperity. The woman says she not too hungry. Me go play it, me gonna hear. So anybody where come say people hungry at Jamaica, lie them a tell. The woman says she not too hungry over here, so. See it, yeah. One man say I could have category 6 him now leave him yard. Lord have mercy. I could have category 6 here, yeah.
No, but I think I mean, I come here on the internet and I'm afraid that too much meat here. I don't want them post something for that holiday. Anyway, now go on a shelter. We mix up with beer, mad people and shelter and then something there. The only thing we want is some food over here. Some extra food, because we're not really hungry enough. Yeah, but we're not left from over here. Where the next location? We're not hear about that. Only way we left, unless the river run higher than that house up there. Because up there, me I go. You finished right.
You hear what she said? She must hear about the shelter where they closer to Fair Yard. But she don't want to go to that shelter there. She want to go. Me I wonder if some of them people here. Them want the Prime Minister to carry them go up by him yard. I must that they want, you know. Me hear one when named Derek. I go say, he might look somewhere in the storm. He might look somewhere and want some help. And me I say, but shelters are there. So one man tell me, say, Derek no want a shelter. Derek want go in Andrew Wellness house. He want Andrew come pick him up. And so some of them people are behave. They don't want to go in a storm shelter. We. It was today's briefing. I was shocked. They still campaigning TVJ out of order. They want to know how much the government spend. We don't want to know how much the government spend yet. First, you know, we want to know how much money the party them spending at the election, and that we want to know first. Want the TVJ? I know you them ask about that.
But so far, only 133 of these shelters are fully operated with persons in there. The parishes of St. Mary, St. Anne, and Hanover are still 3 parishes that have no one in any of the shelters.
Want to hear that?
The shelters in Hanover should be seeing people now, because based on Evans' forecast, places like Lucy, Chester Castle, other areas will face challenges. And I want to urge persons in these parishes to get to high ground as quickly as possible. Clarendon continue to lead the way. So far, their numbers are 517, St. Catherine 254, St. Thomas 310, Trelawney 156, Portland 295, St. Elizabeth 182. I guess based on the other information coming in, that we will see an increase in the numbers of Jamaicans going to the shelters. As I said earlier on today, it is anticipated that more than 40 to 50,000 Jamaicans will be evacuated from certain areas, and we are expecting that number to grow. And again, emphasize the importance of sticking to genuine information. Almost every minute now, there is something out there in social media that has nothing to do with what is taking place.
Sure.
There is concerns that persons who genuinely wants to go to shelters are being convinced by others that it makes no sense that they go to the shelters.
You know what? All I want to see the opposition do in this disaster here. Them a play politics and them something there. But bigger than that, I'm not afraid for talk. You see to how me see the opposition a behave, guys? Same like what the risers them do to the PNP. Them want to see the country collapse. They glad for the hurricane, you know. Then glad for the hurricane because them a look upon it as a setback for the country. But I have news for them. Jamaica is one of the most resilient countries in our region. And you see whatever may come as a result of this hurricane, Jamaica is going to recover stronger. Okay? So if them think that this is a hurricane, yeah, I will give them any advantage going forward. They make a sad mistake. They want the country to collapse for them rule over the ashes. That's so they rise as they stay. That's why they might tell the people them about the government now no money. And a lie they might tell. Government now no money for disaster. The government double the amount to $400 million. Them come say them now no money. Before them go organize and try to help some of the people them in them constituency. All them do, talk up them mouth in a camera, trying to put down the country and put down the government. Man, them people they wicked, you know. They wicked. Me say even at time of natural disaster, the people them still wicked same way. Them not have no boundary, them not have no breaks. They can't do the right thing and help the people even in time of disaster. Good night, Dirty Cup. Big up yourself. You know, Dirty Cup, me ask a question here out of social media today. Say, when last the PNP managed a natural disaster? The PNP did ever have a natural disaster that they managed? JLP got Charlie in 51, Gilbert in 88. The PNP did get one hurricane. No, Ivan, PNP did get Ivan, don't it? Tell me if I did Ivan. Good night, Gertrude. Good night.
To pay that price. Don't worth it. This government is committed to work with every single Jamaican after the passage of Melissa to help to restore your way of life, to rebuild. The Prime Minister spoke about the various layers of insurance and coverage that an understanding government has put in place over the last 4 years to secure the Jamaican people. And when we meet after these meetings, we look at the way forward. Already we are starting to look at how are we now going to deal with the level of investigation that needs to be done to deal with the issues that will arise following Beryl. I want to thank the people who are working, the police, the fire brigade, the army, our disaster coordinators, our members of parliament, our councillors, and I want to say this. I am happy that as a government, we recognize the role of the opposition and have engaged the opposition in discussions around the programs that is being undertaken by the government in a response. And we have been open, we have been clear, and if we are wrong, we are bold enough to say we are wrong. But all the decisions that we have taken to safeguard the Jamaican people, we stand by those decisions. It it is the Jamaican people that have to work with us now to ensure that we minimize as best as we can whatever the outcome is. Thank you.
Well, she said the government now put her in a hotel. What a piece of brightness. Why? Harbour View having winds and rain. Light went, but it came back. That's good. A whole heap of tourists, trapped in a Jamaica. But when we see them may look like they stressed out. Some of them get flights to leave, but most of them not get to leave because the airport them supposed to be closing down and stuff like that. This hurricane will seal PNP loss for 2030. But wives, I remember say we have local election that come up, The local election will be here in like a year and a half. Let me ask you a question. You see the councillor them and the mayor them at work? Tell the truth. PNP and JLP. You see them working? Good night, Jamaica Live Online. Welcome back. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button for me, please. Ivan was in 2004. Yes. The PNP was in power. PNP was in power when Ivan came. I don't think Ivan wasn't that bad, though. Ivan wasn't too bad. I don't even remember how the recovery went with Ivan. We don't hear anything from Mark Golden. How much you want to bet after the storm they are going to be full of criticism? Of course. All me hear people talk about money more than the people in safety. Make them stay that they shall be disappointed when country mash up, enough help and money rolling. Only the light would be a challenge. Me see some people pack some whole heap of sitting down in Florida, my love. So that when the storm pass, them are going send the things them come to Jamaica. Let me tell you something to you, man. You see, sometimes when disaster come, I feel the best, because you have some infrastructure where want to rebuild anyway. You have some things you want to replace anyway. So sometimes when you see disaster come, we don't want to see nobody dead. We don't want nobody get hurt. But sometimes, trust me, when it comes to rebuilding, it always gonna be, better than it was before. For example, in the city of Chicago, they had a huge fire, one of the worst fire in the history of America. And if you ever study what the city was before the fire and see how the city became after that fire, it is one of my favorite cities to travel because of the wonderful architectural work and design of the city after that fire, the Great Fire of Chicago. It's the first set of people, me say, want bad for their own country because it is not their party. Yes. Come like say if I not them in a power, they want to see the country go down. The country is only great when they are leading. I don't understand that mentality. No, sir. I believe some of them get resources for the care package, But me not really see the work that is being done, if any, The shelters are available for the vulnerable. If the vulnerable refuse to use them, that's their choice. We shall move on. Yes, straight out, that's true. But the minister said that the shelter them kind of full up now, and good job on the people working at the shelter with the data keeping so that they can give the minister a number of how many people are utilizing the shelter. So that's good. Make we hear look like we tough than I say so.
To persons preparing for the storm, unfortunately, cutting down of trees in particular. In one case, a tree fell on one of the individuals in St. Elizabeth. He was airlifted, and it's a health worker. He was airlifted.
Oh, I told you guys about this earlier, about the 3 people that died. Preparing for the storm, trees fell on them. One was airlifted and succumbed to his injuries at the hospital. I believe during the 1990s, every year storm come to Jamaica. They managed well enough, but Jamaica producers took a massive hit because every time them plant banana, storm blow them down. Yeah. Ivan was September 2004. You know, say I told them I reflect on Kendall crash. Hey, a whole heap of people did in a Kendall crash too, you know. That train did have almost about 1,600 people on it. And they overload the train too. And the train go take one bad corner. That was horrible. Whole heap of people died. Was it over 200 died and whole heap more injured. I hope that one day Jamaica will come back with high speed trains. Because one of the reasons why I don't drive in a Kingston, you know, guys, are because me not like that me can't manage the traffic. And I think too many people have cars in Kingston. But I feel like say we need to get serious about the railway system and let it be a thing where people can use it. And you know, we can minimize on traffic and pollution, air pollution. Airport them close off today. Yes, me taking calls and look how long me telling you say call. And tell me what go on. All who have light and internet. Me not even did know some could have take call because I think say people light gone and people internet gone. But say 411 411 have light and internet down there. They did nothing, everyone for themselves. See nobody. A monument was recently unveiled at the site in Kendal, Manchester. True? I haven't seen it. That was terrible. Mr. The labor rights them love video light is a shame. Jesus Father. Yesterday, every international news where you see either in a Jamaica or in America or wherever, you see a minister of government they pan it attack. But then do a good job still. Me show you where Colonel Charles Jr. said to Fox News, Fox Weather. Dana, I think Abka was on CNN and Dana was on one of the station. Them do a good job, but Jesus, they love video lights, sir. I must say true, Jamaica is trending. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night, JPU.
I am here. How are you?
I have a question to ask. I know that mother tell me no question, no stupid, silly, so I'm not afraid to ask. Where is the opposition leader?
Me don't know. You don't see him.
So why? So that's why I'm trying to pay him for quality. Anyway, you see, through this hurricane thing, you know, all the thing I found for me feed. I may watch something from Gilbert, you know, with the old time presenter them on them Monday. And one thing me really impressed with the camaraderie in that aftermath of the hurricane between Michael Manley and Edward Seard at the time.
Gilbert Yata?
And Gilbert, yeah. And in come here, as a youth them the time, some of them press conference or we are on JBC, like online now. But I don't like them time to see most of them.
Okay.
And both of them have them press conference, the opposition, the offer him help in any way, and have big up the government with the effort for them to do. And in third, the government they do the same and I tell the people them say the opposition this and that, and if you understand what I say.
Yeah.
No negativity.
Which part where did you see those?
Me watch them so me go up here, my history and follow them to you.
Okay, thank you. Because I haven't seen them. I've only seen pictures, yeah.
Yeah, man, cause you may have premium YouTube, you know, sometimes they kind of trap the thing away, you know. So we send me them stuff there. But me disappointed because me see you put up one day, I wonder if AI generated because the person who the film asks him about it, and the man talk all kind of things, and I say, oh, the people have to come open up the shelter. And I say, wait, I know that the question they ask him. That's why they have so much problem with the parliament for example.
See, mad people, them. Them are business with the people, them safety are wanting them business about, and that is to make the government look bad. That's all they care about. They're still in a campaign mode. Can you imagine you go to your MP? You go to your MP with several children in the day before the storm, and you say, MP, me need one shelter. And the MP can't guide you to one shelter. The MP can't carry you to one shelter. The MP can't call somebody to help you get to one shelter. They're useless, man.
Natalie, and 1988, you know. When we have one little TV and we have to spin the antenna out the door to make it. We're in a 2025. Where information is so fluid. If you really need it, you will find it.
But then could I call a drivers and get one of yellow bus them to pick up some people down at Westmoreland, don't it? Because school bus them evacuate people to, you know.
Yeah.
So and
JUTC.
Them not short on a resource. Are just wicked and wicked at the expense of the same people who vote for them.
And you have to remember, so they have the municipality down there now, you know, plus they have the central government, you know. So no coordination now going with them.
Them no one in coordination. Westmoreland parish and the MPs them down there, they were not preparing the parish. Because look here, I not just the minister local government alone. One man can't do so much things, you know. So them we say them are MP, them to organize themselves, them to look out for the people them that they are serving. They feel the people them.
They're not even look out for who votes for them. They definitely not look out for who not vote for them. You know that.
Sorry for them, brother.
But the surprising thing about it in the data, you know, them say no. Nobody not in the shelter and over.
Yeah, but they say some people are coming late in the evening here. They must hear they see out there ball. Frighten them.
Hey, not. Let me tell you something. You see Lucy? Yeah. Me can tell us Lucy no good again.
Oh my gosh.
When the amount of water go down on that.
You know, so I drive through Lucy for the first time last month, first time in my life, and me can tell you say, as we say, down there so supposed to wash out clean right now. Or if not,
from the rain that me not talk about. Not even from before the outer bands hit the over the side there. All of the runoff.
the sea come over, true.
and plus you see they come over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it, because you see Lucy this is a crack in a Lucy, a whole for history too, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful though.
Remember, say St. Lucia, we were supposed to go in on the ship dock and then take it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say I saw it go.
So they say.
But anyway, still there, you know, and all we can do now, we have to wait to see when it pass and show best the government can rebuild and you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And we have a whole part. You see the way them deal with the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Me have a whole heap what you call it now. Yeah. Me have high hopes with them, you know.
Okay, that's good.
And them I love how them communicate and why I don't know. Me kind of upset with the opposition. You see it now. I did thing now for Mark Wall and show him monthly now. When they tell Andrew to come meet with him about Republic, what they call it, constitutional reform and all these things, you know. And this are the real thing what affect Jamaican people immediately now, you know. And the next thing some so-called comrade vloggers, you know. Most of them exhibit some attitude and some mannerism with questionable, you know. And some big excuse the language, big grown men, you know. It's like to me, it's like them are wish for the country version because enough of them government in power.
That was the case from the very beginning of the campaign, and they're still on that campaign, yeah.
Anyway, not so forward after somebody else and call, because more me chatting, more after some things, and I don't want, just want to keep the focus on this Melissa thing, and we still do justice to Melissa too, you know.
Yes.
Don't forget enough people.
Definitely.
Have a good night, Nats.
Thank you. Yeah, man, thank you. Jem, me not hear her speech. What did she say? I didn't hear her speech at all. Oh, Ola Babi. You see, remember the video where I telling you about the people them dip on the rooftop with the rum and boom a drink with the light wire up on the rooftop? Ola Babi. I wonder if them gone in the shelter now. No, sir. How long time you know you're from TV man, you know? TV man, how you doing? Let me see something. I think Dana is speaking now. What the heck is wrong with this?
Come on up. You see Evan here all the time, but Rohan is really doing a lot of work. Rohan is here. He is always here. And he is the one that comes in the room and tells me, okay, the storm is starting to turn, or it's still going west. And so we have up to the minute information right here, and it goes out to the parish coordinators through these lovely people who are here. We also have Dr. Dawkins. Can you join from Minister of Health too? We have a Minister of Health rep here all the time. They come in shifts, but there's always someone from the Minister of Health. We're coordinating. So if we know there's a problem in a particular area and that we need to mobilize resources in a hospital, we can do so. Look at their faces, all working tirelessly for Jamaica. And we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all. All right.
Why? Me like to see everybody have come together and, you know, do them part of a ADPIM. Good job. Very nice. Popping has light. That's good. Wind speed is up to 175 miles an hour now. Okay. Well, I one thing me never want to see is it you me know them storm me go. I may go through so much hurricane. And especially living in Florida. Me just never want to see the eye of the storm I go over Jamaica, because I know what that mean. Every once in a while, I check in today to look upon where the eye of the storm is. When the storm passes over Jamaica, we must forget our neighbors in Cuba and the rest of the country them. We are brace themselves and I look for see what going on in Jamaica, because Cuba, they've had some issues too. How much time is the light gone over there? Whether they lock off light or light just going, I don't know, but nobody needs this right now. Certainly not a category 5. My era in Senton have light. That's good, Jem. That's good. I just hope it stays that way. I hope it stays that way. The Korean never kill nobody, but all them other something about 170 miles an hour we not. Ah, jeez. Hello, good night. This is connecting. Hello, good night. Yes, good night. Yes, I'm live. You are live.
Okay, yeah, man. Manchester calling.
What going down there? What going down there?
You hear me?
I'm hearing you now. What's going on down there?
The rain is just as yet. It's most likely the outer band them will get it for now.
Oh, so no, not getting heavy rain. Hello?
No, not heavy rain. Yeah, but this is a steady rain now. High wind. Take down a couple of the banana tree them from in the day, but it's a blow now in the night,
Okay.
And that's what means after 8 I got to 9, 8:47 now.
Oh, no, go back out there till tomorrow.
No, man, I have to go there, man, because I have 2 dogs, them, I have to move them every now and then.
So you left the dog them in that hurricane?
Yeah, no, man, I have 2 up my bill for them.
Oh, okay.
1 year old. Them are just 1 year old.
Them are afraid,
Hey, yeah, man, that's why me watch.
Oh, Jesus. I hope the hot's strong enough.
Man,
Okay. Look like the internet not too steady though, because you keep going in and out.
Yeah, man, the plywood will build it out down. Everybody to this one.
You see, guys, the connection. Connection at 200, connection bad. Which is expected.
Yeah, man, the internet bad.
Yeah.
Because them do some stuff, so police will look for them.
Oh, all right. Well, let's catch up then. Thank you and keep us posted. Stay safe. Connection bad, guys. Oh, jeez. I hope the dog them are all right. Me I talked to somebody earlier today and the connection was like in and out. Leroy say Moby getting the rain right now. Yeah, the rain is gonna be steady for a while. If you look at the radar right there, all of that yellow and green and blue, where you see. And this time I turn for true, Kind of people say, how this time just reach a Jamaica and have a turn right there. So it's a turn for true. So it look like say everybody say it's raining where they are. Some people them power all up. One of my friends down in St. Anne said earlier that she lost power from yesterday. But anyway, guys, me glad say, looks like most people they still have power, still have internet. It looks like you guys are hearing fine, even though some of you may be in the diaspora. But those of you who are in Jamaica, please stay safe. I don't think you should have no reason for leave out your yard tonight. I hope them say by tomorrow, it'll go make landfall, right? Leroy said, this is the real rain now. Okay, so it must be coming down pretty steady. Good night, Joan. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Yeah, man, so in the morning, school closed tomorrow. School closed today and tomorrow, so tomorrow should be, another day of just being cautious and staying indoors and things like that. So, guys, let us catch up. Maybe I'll come tomorrow, I don't know yet. But I hope that everybody stays safe. I was me traumatized. Oh, me traumatized the woman, Valentina. Oh, me traumatized her. What she say? Long as thunder no clap, the dog should be. Oh, we attack the 411. Every little thing frightened dog. Me must say them ears good enough. So every little thing they hear it before you then get afraid. Me know they're afraid of clappers, they're afraid of thunder, and they're afraid of high winds. Me have a dog for 10 years. She run to media and mad out. I'm mad out for what? Should we talk about the $2 million? She tell the media say she delete the comment when time I ask her, but me tell her say she feel the people them. When you know me not walk and bully people, me just start the throat. She could have come over here and talk. Breeza killed me from yesterday all night and still now. I wish party there, Lucille. Downtown lockdown officially now. Me just reach home. Okay. Well, as far as school goes, we don't know when school is going to be opening back up. But it will be announced, I'm sure. Probably not even for the rest of the week, but depending on how extensive, things will be where damage is concerned. She's on the news stressing that it's not her responsibility to buy food and source beds and cots for the shelter. Lord God, then I know that the people them go to her about the $2 million and the welfare fund. And the welfare fund, the people them go to her about, I know me traumatize her, and the people them traumatize her because the people them when she win, the people them went to her and asked her for help. And that traumatize her. She think the people them that forget the campaign promise? No. That is why it's important to be upfront with the people, because if she go to the people and when they ask her and say, listen, may have the welfare fund, but it's not totally ready yet. We still have put some things in order to make sure it's ready to roll out. That's all she had to say. So I don't understand. She don't understand politics are the wrong thing she do. You can't get elected and 3 weeks after you get elected, you have to come tell the people about saying on the money. Can't do that. That's crazy. But anyway, guys, want to keep yourself safe and we talk again tomorrow. Thank you for joining.
Yo, JPU, Jamaica politics uncovered. This one for the Queen of Truth, Natalie. Natalie, you are one of the best. No test, JPU channel, pass the truth quest. Them are right facts, you tear down the wall. Bringing info to the people, big up for y'all. From Parliament floor to country lane, JPU show the game. No stain. We love you, Natalie. Best YouTube channel, JPU, one fast. Check JPU, one true, check to deliver for you. Come check the channel, people them voice. Watch how you dissect the political scene. Clean information, no in between. We salute your hustle, your passion, your might. JPU shining light on the darkest night. Don't make them distract you, stay firm and true. You all of Jamaica, big up you, we love you. Best YouTube channel, JPU, one fast. Check JPU, one true, check who deliver for you. Come check the channel, people them voice.
Beats in my sin horns echo.